Latina.
Yeah, exactly.
And she wanted her name to be Laura, not Laura, which I love. It's like, no se olvidó de donde vino, no se olvidó de sus raíces. You know what I mean? So.
Perfect. Hello, Aimee. Hello, Miguel. How are
Hello.
you? Yes, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you both. And I'm going to start with you, Aimee. What was what attracted you to this role, and what was about Laura Salgado that got your attention?
I loved Laura Salgado's relentless work ethic. I love that she is a Latina who is a CEO, venture capitalist, multi-millionaire, self-made businesswoman, which I think we can definitely see more of in media. And I love that she never forgot where she came from. Even though she can write $250,000 checks, she still decides to take Keef to a taqueria that her parents own, and she challenges him. So when she takes him, the first episode we see her, he's like, oh, you're a fancy CEO, venture capitalist, multimillionaire. You want to impress me by bringing me to the taqueria. And I'm like, that's my dad. But clearly he ends up being judgmental. And so she really challenges his point of view. And I just love that she was unapologetic about being a successful Latina.
Yeah, exactly.
And she wanted her name to be Laura, not Laura, which I love. It's like, no se olvidó de donde vino, no se olvidó de sus raíces. You know what I mean? So.
Exactamente, exactamente. And on the other hand, we have Miguel playing Tommy, which is another Latino, I think.
But
another reality, right?
Yeah.
How much fun was like to play Tommy?
It was great, and it was such a special opportunity to play a character, a Latino, but who's having to make different choices to put food on the table. Even though he's unhoused, he's an artist who, in one of the first scenes when I meet Lamorne, Keef, who plays Keef Knight on our show, he asked me, what's your name? I'm like, well, it's Tomas, but I go by Tommy because it sells more paintings. And it's sort of interesting to be able to like examine a character who's having to sort of like, code switch in different circumstances to further his career along, to further his life along. And it was, I thought, a really important and special opportunity to play a character that's unhoused, which is like a huge problem here in LA and in San Francisco where the show takes place. And but he's also funny and smart, and he humanizes a homeless person, where I feel like we sometimes forget to do that. So that was a really special opportunity.
Yeah. Are those your drawings
behind me?
Yeah, no, the ones that you do for Keef.
Yes, I do a special caricature for him, which sort of you get to see throughout the show.
Yeah, that's amazing. And Aimee, this show like tackles different issues within our community. What are we gonna see this time around?
Well, season 1 ends with him for the first time having a voice. And this issue, we'll see what he does with that voice when he's given a platform. So Laura may or may not write him a check for $250,000 and say, you want to do it? Go. So he will explore, can you stay pure and authentic even if you are now on a different playing field?
Miguel, what was like working with Lamorne and the other cast members?
It's so fun. They are comedic. I'm not using this term lightly, geniuses. It was such a joy to get to watch them and to work with them. I mean, and also to work with like our EP, our director, Marable. I mean, to work with someone who's gone from Insecure to Veep, to have him steering you in scenes and steering the show was such a learning experience, such a joyful experience. And also to know that you're partaking in a show that's tackling really important things, but in a smart and funny way, is a gift.
amazing. I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you both. Muchas gracias. Muito obrigada. And I see you next time. Thank you.
Obrigada. Gracias.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.